everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to our second episode of GOTCHI House. I've just finished building our family's house. Well, they're not family, they're just roommates. I just finished building their house and I thought I would show you in speed build style what I created. This is my first time ever making a speed build video, so bear with me. I think we can get through it though. So my goal for this house was I didn't want to go over budget. I wanted each sim to have their own room, and I wanted to make sure there was all the necessities in there. The kitchen, the kitchen is iffy, but we have enough in there for them to survive, and then once they start earning money, we'll probably have to update it, but we'll get to that in a second. Of course, first I just laid down the main framework for the house with the 3 bedrooms, bathroom, bedroom, kitchen, and then like a dining room area. Oh, I guess I didn't really finish the exterior either, which you'll see in a second. But I did get, doors, windows. Windows were tough. I couldn't really decide what I wanted. Couldn't really decide what I wanted for the look of the exterior of the house either. So we went with just basic brown wood windows, and then stone-like decoration around the foundation. I was kind of going for a cabin feel, but you'll see later on I didn't put siding on the exterior of the house. I totally forgot, got in the interior, ran out of money, so we'll just have to give them siding later on. Once the walls, doors, and windows were placed, I started working on the bathroom. I've mentioned this in previous videos. I love nice bathrooms. I want a nice bathroom in real life so bad, but I have this gross pink 60s bathroom right now, and it's kind of grown on me, I'll admit. But once I have my own house, you can bet I will never have a pink bathroom ever again. So I tried to make this bathroom low end but modern with the gray tile. I wanted to do a bathtub with a shower, but unfortunately that wasn't quite in the budget. So we just had to do the stall shower, the cheapest toilet, and then a basic bathroom sink. I did do a little extra with the sink because I did the countertops, but it was worth splurging just a little bit to have something nice in the bathroom. After I finished the bathroom, I moved on to Kuchipatchi's room, and this was going to be all green. So we're thinking green with this room, which is a lot. Green is not really my favorite color. In the right context, though, it's very nice. In the context of this room, though, it feels like leprechaun vomit. But, I mean, Kuchipatchi's all about green, so we have to give him what he wants, right? I ended up not going with too many decorations in Kuchipatchi's room just because nothing was really standing out to me, and I didn't want to spend a lot of money on something that I didn't think looked good because we are on a budget in this video. But once I felt like his room was good enough, I moved on to Kuromametchi's room. I don't know why I really wanted Kuromametchi's room to be in the middle. I went with this big floor-to-ceiling window for the center room, and for some reason I thought he would like that the best. I really don't like these windows though. As we're going through, looking on the inside, I don't think I'm going to change them though. We're just going to go with it for now. But yes, Kuchipatchi's bed, I had a hard time figuring out where I wanted it. I moved the items in his room around quite a bit, and then I decorated his walls with sports posters because he is our athlete of the family. So again, not too much going on in his room. These Sims are definitely going to share a lot of things except for beds for the time being. Speaking of sharing beds, there's going to be a poll on my channel, if I haven't already posted it, about which of these Sims you would like to get married. So if you haven't already, please go to my community tab and find that poll and vote in it. And of course, our third bedroom is for Lovelitchi. I had such a hard time with this room because of colors. I felt like none of the colors that I wanted to use were really quite matching. They were all just a touch off from each other, so I did have to settle. I settled on the cute floral wallpaper, the elegant white floors, and then I wanted her to have a nice bed. Now, I don't know for sure, because anything can happen. Anything can happen in the GOTCHI house after all, right? But I'm thinking, because Lovelitchi is the only female in the house, she's probably going to be the one to have a baby. Maybe Kuchipatchi or Kuromametchi will have like a surrogate, or maybe they'll get married to someone else. Who knows? But so I wanted Lovelitchi to have a double bed for that purpose. But I wanted her to have one that looked really elegant. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the color, but oh well, it's good enough. I also decided to get rid of one of her windows, which I told myself I wasn't going to do at first. In real life, when you design a house, you put the windows in and then you choose where the furniture goes. But I really hated that corner window, so I took it out so I could have the photos framed right above the bed frame, the headboard. You think about who Lovelitchi is as a person, as a Tamagotchi. She loves her friends, so I totally think that strand of pictures is something that she'd have in real life. Next, I threw some basic carpet, wall color, and lighting in the hallways. Then I moved on to the living room, another room that I really kind of struggled to decide my color palette, I guess you could say. I had a couple different love seats in there. For a while, not really sure what color I wanted, not really sure what style I wanted. I settled on a teal, though. I guess one other thing to quickly note before we talk about the colors some more is the Christmas tree is kind of like a placeholder. I always like to have a spot for a nice Christmas tree, so I just threw it there for the time being, but it's gone by the end of building the room. But anyways, back to the color theme. I ended up going with this like oasis teal color. It's actually like the color I used in my wedding. It's one of my favorites because I think it looks really good against wood, the natural brown color of wood. And because I used these chunky brown windows, which I don't like, I normally use white windows. In Sims 3, I think every single one of my builds I almost always used the same window, and I'm trying to branch out and use other windows, and now I hate it. But anyways, I thought this Oasis teal color looked really good with the natural brown. So that's why I decided to use it. And I was able to get furniture that matched the teal. And of course, I was able to get very close shades of brown for all the wood furniture. And for the time being, I put a game table in place of the Christmas tree, just because I think that game table, it's a really easy way for them just to get some fun and socialize, especially because Lovelitchi is going to be throwing all sorts of parties. They need to have some kind of party stuff. Our final rooms are the kitchen and dining room, and I basically can say one sentence about them, and that is, this is where we ran out of money. I only put down some countertops, a fridge, and then a stove. They don't have a sink. They don't have a kitchen or dining room table yet. They're just going to have to deal. They can wash their dishes in the bathroom and they can eat at the couch. But once they start earning money, I would definitely like to come back to the kitchen and make it really extravagant. The kitchen's really fun, especially with the clutter decorative items. There's just a bunch of little kitchen things you can add. So I'm bummed that I didn't budget myself wisely. However, I'm not surprised because you have to make a sacrifice somewhere. I think that's about it for this build. In our next episode of GOTCHI House, we will be letting the GOTCHI family inside for the very first time, as well as finding them jobs. And then, of course, we have to build their friendship between each other. Two things, if you haven't already done, please consider subscribing to my channel and also go vote in that community poll. I would love to get your opinion on that. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. All links will be in the description box below. I would love to connect with you on one of those platforms as well. As always, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all are staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video.